Hi, everybody. This is the start of the April 22nd iteration. I believe it's the last iteration of the quarter. Exciting. Um, yeah, we'll just go over what we're going to work on for the next 2 weeks. I will kick it off. First thing, I'm sure you've seen it. We have a cleanup job that runs kind of in the mornings that's been flagging some alarms about the 404 on the blog. So I'm gonna try and get that wrapped up today. And if this doesn't solve it, Mateo, I think, has a solution for it about caching. So I'm sure he'll talk about that later. Next is just making sure that this Argo blog CMS integration goes well. Everything's kind of set up. It's just we're going to try and go through one flow of one blog post this iteration. So that means completely sending it off for translation, comes back, we review it, and then we click publish. So if all goes plan, that should be done this iteration. And then just in the background, the self-managed trial key deliverability. So that's on self-managed purchase flow. Right now, when you request a trial key, it goes to your email, but a large percentage of the emails get spammed, or maybe you can't have two emails or whatever. So we're going to try and display that key in the browser. It's just obviously there's some security concerns because that endpoint I don't think we want to expose. So anyway, working through that right now, just on the back end. But that's it for me. And then obviously whatever pops up, hopefully nothing. Miracle, you're up next.
Thank you. So for this iteration, I'm doing an hreflang continuation. I worked on this last iteration, but there's one last piece that we need to work on before that can be closed out. And I also will be working on removing some old videos from our event pages and cleaning up some of our data there. I will be going on PTO starting Wednesday, so it's a really light iteration for me. Next is John.
Thank you. Well, for this iteration, I'm going to move the privacy statement page into custom pages. I'm also wrapping up the single page for the navigation and the footer. I'm almost there, and I'm happy because this will improve the pipeline times by at least 30 seconds. So I'm happy about this. And if it works as expected, I will replicate this behavior in the blog. And finally, I'm going to fix almost 600 links that are 404. I do know the reason, custom pages. We'll have a solution for today. And if anything else is needed, I will take more tasks during the sprint. Next one is Mateo.
Thank you, John. So first, I have a couple of issues that are in review from previous iteration. Those two are the language dropdown in the footer for the blog and the failsafe for the delete job to prevent it from deleting more than expected. And for this iteration, I have one issue for release webhook to deploy contentful changes. That title is a bit misleading because there's discussion inside that issue, and we're basically going to make it so that the pipelines are canceled if a new one comes in, so that we don't run, say, 20 pipelines if we publish 20 things at the same time. We will only run the last one. We have a couple of routes that should not be being generated for localized pages in the blog. I will fix that, and also enable the localized live previews. Also an RSS feed fix. It's not displaying the authors. And then I will add another issue to try a new fix for the 404 incidents that we've been having, just to try using the cache to prevent those. Yeah, that's it for me. Next, Filza.
I didn't have anything else. Is there anything else, Nathan?
No, we just always have to go back to you.
Just to make it awkward, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you. I don't know when the next one is, but in the next one.